roads that you drive, the buildings that you enter, the water that you drink. Civil engineers is behind all types of structures that we use on a day-to-day basis. And that's why I'm so passionate about it. Hello, everyone. My name is Julia Clark. I am a civil engineer in Houston. I live in Katy. I work for Robert Kistner Consultants out of the Houston office. I am a senior geotechnical manager. My focus is on transportation. I work primarily on transportation projects throughout the state. I am from Jamaica. That is my heritage that I love. I love being an American ever since I came to the United States and had the opportunity to live here and to go to school here. When I entered into my junior year of high school, I had a physics teacher. Her name was Miss Naima Owens, and she was an engineer. And she approached me one day and she said, Julie, you know, you're very good at math and science. I'm starting up a program, an after-school program. Would you like to, join the after-school program? And when I did, I really saw how not just doing math and science on paper, how it translated into making physical projects that I can touch, like a balsa wood bridge or a rocket launcher. She said, Julia, have you thought about being an engineer? And I said, Mrs. Owens, what is that? And she said, what you're doing in the after-school program, that is engineering. You're solving problems. You're using your skills in math and science to make things that people can use. I decided a few years ago to create a scholarship in my grandmother's name, and it's called the Ivy Blake Memorial Scholarship, and it's being administered through the Society of Women Engineers, the Houston area section. I created that scholarship in mind of my grandmother because I want other girls to feel the same way that I felt when she told me that I can try anything. And if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't, but I tried it. And I try to do the best that I can with the situation that I'm dealt. To get more underrepresented or minority girls in STEM, we have to have individuals that are already doing those jobs that look like those girls to inspire them to do that. We have to have more women that look like Miss Naima Owens, look like me. I don't see it as something that girls need to work on. They already have that innate skills and abilities within themselves. They need encouragement. They need other individuals that are very interested in them succeeding to tell them that, hey, you can do this. One thing that my company is really striving for is the upcoming women in the organization. They're doing all that they can to get them to the next level. It's not about what the girls need to do. It's about what we need to do for them.
What an incredible woman. And I love the story about the school teacher who invited her to join that after-school program. So inspiration can be passed on down. Thanks for that. And if you would like more information or to connect with Julia, you can head on over to our website, HoustonLife.tv. And Lauren Kelly has been hard at work for today's challenge. We're going to check back in with her right after this.